What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, guys. Check it out. We are coming along on this truck. We've been working hard on it. We ended up staying late yesterday. Man, y'all never guess what happened to me yesterday. I went home, I took a shower. It was like 12 o'clock. And the water in the bathtub se subió. Valió madre, guys. So I had to come back to the shop, come get the snake, man. I was with the snake and the drill, metiéndola por todas las pipes. Metiéndola por todas las pipes y todo, y no salía, güey, nada, güey. It is what it is. I ended up getting the water hose and a seal. El nombre de sepa la verdad que hice yo ahí, pinche homemade plumber. I got the water to go at least. It didn't go as fast as I wanted it to go, but it did leave. So thank God. I didn't go to sleep till like 3:30 in the morning last night, messing with my fucking sink. No, my shower actually. But yeah, check it out, guys. I ended up doing all the harness. The whole harness is ran already. It's all we going to the battery. The pack 80 is wired. Compressors are wired. They're plumbed. Right now, lo único que me falta ya ahorita is to run 2 lines to the front for each bag, left and right, and then 1 to the tank on the bottom of the truck. Right now, we're about to get on this. We're about to basically just show you how we do it, how we bend the lines, and what bender we use and whatnot. And we're gonna go from there. I got my pops here. Boy, Tito's over here working. Let's get an update. Oh, hold on, check it out. This has a bed, bro. I just thought about it. It has a bed, it has some rally wheels that he brought just for right now. He's probably gonna test it out with these. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Knowing Tito, you know, he always has a little secret up his sleeve. So Tito's in the building today. He came over here, he's putting on the front end. We ended up doing some new brake lines. ¿Qué más has hecho tú? Todos los fenders, lined up the doors.
Yeah.
We put the bed.
Trying to find all the bolts twisted.
All
everywhere. We bought it all taken apart, so.
Así venían los bolts todos en cajitas.
Yeah, that coffee.
Oh shit. Oh, ya lo ven antes. Shit, tell my dad, bro, we'll get a little wire, we'll start cleaning up.
They've been going on pretty good.
You know what I'm telling them to do this?
Yeah. Still rust bucket.
We ended up having a problem with one of the control arms, but Tito being the guy he is, man, he found them like that. They brought a whole new cross member todo. Some good people out there. They told him, man, if you really need it, come and get it.
Shout out to Jesse.
Jesse, se llama el chavo?
Yeah, if you watch this vlog, appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah. He got the control arms across. Everything we needed for this truck. My dad ended up wire wheeling it. Actually, my dad started wire wheeling it, and then Chino came in clutch, started wire wheeling it too. And then I stayed late that day. We just kind of sprayed them down. Like, we used my dad's method, you know what I'm saying? My dad likes to do all this type of stuff. He likes to paint. He likes to... The whole cab on the bottom of the truck, he wire wheeled it, sanded it all down, y la pintó todo. Se verá bien bonito por abajo. Hopefully, Abraham can bend over, a ver si no le molesta la panza, and he could record under there, but y'all be able to see it. We ran a whole new brake line for the back, replaced the front one on the cross member. Tito's putting on fenders. We're about to start doing rack and pinion. But yeah, pretty much that's all, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Finish bolting it all up, tweaking things here and there, making sure everything goes in, and we'll try to rack and pin it, and it'll be on the ground.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ready for the engine.
The back is done. The back ya tiene wheels, ya tiene todo. Man, these older truck guys, y'all gotta understand, they ain't no joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, to get everything aligned and get it perfect, está cabrón, especially when he bought it, man, it had corners. What did y'all call it? The rust bucket?
Yeah.
The rust bucket?
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff all rusted out on it, man. We replaced pretty much everything we could.
Yeah, and it looks good. That boy Arnold actually did a pretty good job.
Yeah, for a couple weeks of work, yeah, he did really good.
So now we got 3-inch drawsprings and 2.5-inch spindles, huh?
Yeah.
So it's on a 5.5-inch drop. The back is like, I ain't gonna lie, the back is probably like at a 10 or 11. If you know these trucks, when you do a 7-inch drop on the back, the tire is still this far away from the fender, from the body line. And right now it's actually tucking inside the body line, inside the bed. So that bitch is low. But the good thing is that it can go up about, what was it, 4 inches, huh? It could go up 4 inches, and depending if he ever decides to put like a big ass 26 or anything, it could go down 8 inches. So it's meant for it, you know, it's gonna work. Just a quick little update. That boy Tito's putting in work on this one right now. I'm gonna find out some bolts, do the back bumper. I'll wait for Chino to get here. We'll help him put the back bumper on, just to try to push it on. It is 4th of July, guys, so happy Independence Day to all you guys out there. Happy 4th of July. Vamos a ponerle todos los bumpers y todo, quick as we can, find some new bolts and everything. And we'll get the show on the road. We'll let Tito do what he's got to do. You brought tail lights and all kinds of stuff too, huh? Yeah. Fuel cell?
I got all new lights, fuel cell. We're upholstering the seat right now.
This thing's coming along quick. For the little time that we've had it, it's been here what? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
About 2 weeks? For it being here 2 weeks, I'm gonna show y'all what this frame used to look like. And the only reason I have this picture is because actually Tito sent it to me, and I'm gonna show y'all before and after. You know what, Abraham? Drop the pic. Tell me no Tito, and I was like, damn, bro, if you look at the before and after, bro, it's crazy. Look. That's what it used to look like, not compared to that now. Look, the little I-beams. What do they call those beams in the back? The I-beam? Not I-beam. I-beams are for the front. Like a trailing arm, right? A trailing arm, yeah. The trailing arms for the rear. That's what it is. So this truck originally comes with, it's basically like an old school two-link, like a triangulated two-link at that. So it comes with that and a little panhard bar. Look at the panhard bar, bro. That's what used to keep this truck literally centered on the highway on turns and whatnot, compared to this huge chrome moly 5/8 grade 8 steel bolts, 1/4 inch plating, everything. This track bar, bitch ain't going over compared to what it used to have, you know? Huh? That right there is basically that, but this is like 100 times stronger. And then look at the frame, bro. Tito ended up cutting all that out. So Tito did this. Tito cut all that stuff out, dude. It was rivets, bracing. There was a cross member on the bottom. That boy got down. The very first day he was here, he went in there and he stripped this whole frame down. I see that quick. And then while he was doing that, I was doing measurements, cutting out stuff, welding the notch and stuff like that. He was like, man, let's plate the frame. So he ended up drawing out some frame plates. He gave them to me. I cut out some plates and then he started cutting them out by hand. When you're doing stuff like that, there's some edges, you know, the frame's not always 100%. So he started massaging it a little bit, started going up and down on some of the pieces. He was doing a hot tack weld. So what you would do is you would tack it. Once it was al rojo vivo, le metía and se sentaba con madre. That's an old method that I used to use with my dad back in the day that I haven't used in a long time. And I ain't gonna lie, when Tito did that, that brought back a lot of badass memories. Cause I remember doing that with my dad. Ooh, I said años at my uncle's body shop in Springbred. So when Tito did that, I was like, damn, bro, that shit brought back memories, bro. Like, you know, he's a welder. You know, he's been at it for a while. When he knows about a hot weld attack like that. Yeah, guys, it's a day and night difference from what it used to be to what it is now. Has all new brake lines, all new rear end. Fully built rear end at that. Should be able to hold 1,000 horsepower easily. Everything like the pipes are Schedule 80, DOM, chrome moly Heim joints, all grade 8. Everything 1/4 inch, everything busted, everything fully welded inside and out. This 4-link, it ain't going nowhere. Unless they wreck into them or something, then maybe. But that 4-link, promise you. We had a Trailblazer pushing 1,000 horsepower and it was on Schedule 40 and that one never messed up. So imagine this one that's a lighter truck with 80, Schedule 80. He has a guy from Quality Auto Glass that's gonna come and might do the side windows. We don't know yet, but he's doing all that right now. Right now when Chino gets here, he's off test driving a truck. We're gonna put the back bumper on. He opted to go with this bumper porque dijo, si me meten un chazo, que se chinguen la de ellos, no la mía. And this is like original old school 72 bumper, bro. This is like the hardcore shit. This is the one you crash into and your whole car caves in, and then you look at the truck and it has a scratch, and you see those videos. Well, that's what's gonna happen right here. Yeah, guys, let's get it. Let's start working. I'm gonna start doing this one. Wait on Chino. We'll start doing this one, and then get some progress as Tito goes along too. He's already putting in the fenders. He put all new body mount bushings on the core support and everything. He's putting on bolts. I mean, this thing's coming together ASAP. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me and Tito, we go way back to like the north side days when we used to do work from back there. He has always kept us busy with vehicles. He's always kept us busy with, hey, consígueme esto or do this part for me. I need this, because he does a lot of the work himself. So it's pretty cool having him around. He's been here quite often. He knows where everything's at. We ain't gotta be telling, hey, aquí están las llaves, acá está esto, whatever. He needs it, he knows where it's at, he gets it, he's using it. Basically, this is like his second shop, you know, he gets to do whatever he wants here. The perks, you know what I'm saying? The perks of being a long-term customer, you come in here, do what you gotta do. Same thing over there at Pasadena, you know, once we go over there, he wants to go over there and help out, work out in his personal trucks or whatever, he'd be able to do that. So that's the good thing about having a good relationship with those guys. He can be an asshole sometimes, but he's an asshole from the heart. He means it, you know what I'm saying? He's actually a nice person. But yeah, let's get it, guys. Enough talking. That's just cold, bro. ¿Ya estás grabando? Alright, guys, so we lost our cameraman today. Bien hated, voila. I wanted to show y'all something, guys. This is something that's like real tedious, real time consuming, and if you don't do it right, it looks like shit. So you might hear a lot of wind noise. I apologize for that in advance. For those guys that are doing like fuel lines, air lines, brake lines, or whatever, Snap-on sells this on their truck. It's not expensive. It's basically a Bluetooth tubing bender or whatever, line bender. One thing that I'm gonna tell y'all though is come here real quick. Let's say, for example, por decir un what if. Let's say you're going like this, and you want this to follow this right here. You want it to be right in the center. So what you do is you get a straight edge y lo marcas, right? Lo marcas right in the center of this. Then you get your thing right, your tape measure. So let's say the line was at 3 inches. You need to go back 3/4 of an inch, so you'll be at 2 1/4, and then you mark that one all the way around. Yeah, whenever you bring it over here, lo metes aquí, and you gotta make sure that the line that you put that was at 2 1/4 inches matches up with 0. So that way, whenever you close it and you bend it, that bend is gonna be right in the center of this. In 3/8 line, you always gotta remember that it's 3/4 of an inch. Now, if you're doing, what is it, 1/4 inch or 5/16, it's not 3/4 of an inch. I would get it, put it on there, bend it on a little test piece, and then measure what the radius is. Like I said, on 3/8, we always do everything 3/8. I already know that it's 3/4 of an inch, but for everything else, like the 5/16 or 1/4, we never do those. I have no idea what it is, but just get you a test piece, bend it, and it'll tell you. So like, let's say for example, you come right here, camera guy. So for example, wait a minute. Let's say the line came out, you know, you already bent it over here, and you want this one to be right in the center. What you do, you mark it right in the center. Once you mark it right in the center, you get it. Y te mides 3/4 of an inch para atrás. So when you start bending it here, by the time it bends, it's gonna be right in the center of this. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Hopefully it goes good. Porque when we built this truck, I was originally gonna put the airlift on the bottom, and we were just gonna run plastic line. But then my boy's like, hey, I like the aluminum line. Can we do that? So in my head, I was like, damn, they didn't want to do that. Pero my boy Adrian's cool as fuck, so I told him, yeah, we'll do it. So that's exactly what we're doing now. We're about to start bending these lines, and then let me see where to go right here. So like for example, this one, mark it at 0. So y'all see that? That's a 3/4 of an inch radius. That's the one that's gonna go in here. Like that. But I still gotta cut some other stuff down and go from there. Let me start bending some more line, guys. Guys, also, for those do-it-yourself guys, when you're doing air ride, I got this off of a plumber years and years ago. He said, use this, bro. This thing works miracles. And we've been using this ever since. It's a soft sit, slow dry, pipe thread sealant. That shit works wonders. It basically creates no leaks. If it ever does want to leak out, it's not going to leak through there. It'll either be through a fitting or a line or something. Not with that. But that's how you make a line. That's how you find the radius. That's the 3/4 inch measurement. Rule of thumb, always remember 3/4 inch, especially with this one. Now let's get back to work. I think my mom hooked us up with some tamales today, bro. He's gonna go do a head count on the tamales, see how many there are. Guys, we are so close to getting my boy, Fat Boy Adrian out of here. So close to getting this one out of here. We're so close to moving this one out of here because we're fixing to take the C-10 to the other shop. And as soon as we move all this, we're bringing in the two-door Tahoe and the white C-10. Oh, and the bubble light. I want y'all to see the bubble light, but you're not gonna see it yet. Right now, we're working on it. I wanna get a whole video on it, and it's gonna look pretty dope. For the person that owns the bubble light, hold off on it. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make you one whole video on that truck. We're gonna do it like, oh, let's see how fast we're not trying to race to anybody. We're not doing something that's like, oh, it has to be done, it has to be done. We're trying to do it right. So we're not gonna rush it or nothing like that. But we got a whole video on it. Everyone's been doing a real good job at saving that file and just adding to it, so shit looks pretty dope. My boy Chino down there got an air tank as a pillow. I don't know if you can see him down there, look. We already got the location marked and everything for the air tank, and what he's doing right now is he's drilling it out. He got that tough skin, he's over here drilling así, le está cayendo todos los hot ass metal shavings. Ain't nothing to him. Back out, Chino?
Okay.
That metal shavings ain't nothing to you, huh?
Hell nah.
I got you, bro. Say something funny, Chino. Para que miren, aquí le hacemos de todo. I was expecting him to say something. Man, let's go get something to eat. Guys, as y'all can tell, I don't know if y'all see there. There is still a lot of mess, but we're fixing to bring the Escalade down. We're fixing to put the rear end on it too. Oh, look, check this out over here. Right now we got a big old mess full of stuff right here because we're trying to basically acomodar what's trash, what's going with us or whatever. 9 times out of 10 when my dad asked me, hey, what's this? Is it good or trash? Man, I'm like, throw that shit away. ¿Cuánto vale? Oh, nah. Ahorita, ¿qué traemos después? ¿Qué se nos antoja? ¿Un panda? Yo, you already eat too? I'll bring panda para you. ¿Quieres algo de panda o negro o algo? ¿No? Oh, panda? Panda.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask this guy for a ride. Excuse me, sir.
Uber for Abraham?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go, come on. Oh. Hey, you think I can get past
You didn't show me ID. Nah, hell, they went in the back. Se me antojó panda, no sé por qué. You can't go wrong with panda, dog. Panda Express. Is it whip check Wednesday? No? Fuck. Hey, my little girl already called me out, bro.
Why, what did she say?
I got home, right, and I was like, man, AC in that thing is fucking amazing. And she's like, I wouldn't know, you know, because I haven't driven my car in a while. She threw a slug at me, bro. She threw a slug at me, and I was like, I bet, I get it. I've been using her car. Le compramos el carro, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel guilty because I've been using it. We bought the car. The other day, she came up to me. She's like, Dad, can I talk to you? I said, nah, we ain't buying nothing. We ain't spending no money. She's like, no, I want to talk to you about something else. I said, what? She said, I know you bought me the car, right? I really appreciate everything. She said, but it would mean a lot to me if you actually let me do the first payment. I was like, do you want to do the first payment? She's like, I would love to. I was like, you sure? She's like, yeah. I said, look, because we bought the car, right? And we're like, hey, you know what? The payment is real cheap on this car because we gave a big down payment over there. I was gonna like send big payments because the payment's so cheap, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna send big payments or whatever. And she's like, nah, I wanna do the first payment. So she gave me the first payment and so she's like, I wanna do it. So I was like, I bet that shows that, you know, she's trying to show responsibility, you know what I'm saying? But I told her, I said, look, we bought you this car for your graduation and your 18th birthday or whatever. It's a nice car, you know what I'm saying? It's a real clean whip. Huge shout out to Mauricio's collision repair, man. He ended up smoking the tail lights. And huge shout out to Gar's Construction. They ended up putting window tint. And huge shout out to AB and Boy at Exclusive Elements because we hit the car for almost a month before we even gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? They even pulled it out. They washed it for her and everything the day before. So huge shout out to them. Everybody that helped us. My dad drove around with me all over Houston to look for a car. And it was the day that it had, what was it that it had gotten? It froze, right? Or nah, it was that windstorm. Yeah, that windstorm. Yeah, it was a windstorm. It was a windstorm and everything was closed. I was like, damn, man, what the hell? But we ended up finding one, exactly what we wanted. Almost damn near new, you know what I'm saying? It's a year old with fucking low miles. The AC in this bitch is awesome. And it looks nice. It's silver on black. I don't know if maybe I showed you the car, but if it did, we're not trying to show off or nothing like that. It ain't no brand new Escalade, nothing like that. It's a car for an 18-year-old little girl that's gonna start working and everything. So I ain't posting this to be like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to flex on nobody because it's nothing amazing, you know what I'm saying? It's just an accomplishment though, you know what I'm saying? So drop a pic. That's the car at the shop where we had the diamond lights and everything. She was real happy about it or whatever. We got it to her, she was shaking and shit. We didn't record none of that. Like I said, we weren't trying to flex on nobody or anything like that. It was just an opportunity that we were able to do. We did it. A lifelong goal of mine since she was born. I said, you know what, I'm gonna buy her a car, and we did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start driving the diesel again. It was just so convenient to get in a car like this, bro. You go everywhere, park anywhere, and it's badass. So in the diesel truck, we're over here running over curves and shit with the wheels and all that. So big. So we're gonna go get this car back to her today, and then that way she can start driving it around over there. But huge shout out to my little girl for letting me drive the car. So it's a whip check Friday. Then it ain't whip check Wednesday. Whip check Friday. Nice little car, double stitching. It has like little. What's that thing called in the back?
The seat cover?
No. Oh shit. The front seats are different than the back seats?
Oh yeah.
They are, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking dope. I didn't even know that. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little Nissan Altima SR. It's nice though. It's silver and black. Everything's silver and black. There's like no chrome. Oh, except for the grill, but it's a black chrome. Nice little car. We tried to get one with the sunroof. Apparently, no one makes an Altima with the sunroof in this year model in the SR version. And I wanted the SR version because it was the one that came with the bigger wheels, the bigger screen, the LED cluster, the leather seats, and all that. But whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let's go eat. Enough talking. I don't even know why I started talking. Hey guys. How's it going? My daddy even looked at me like, what the fuck? Alright guys, so you know that feeling when you're building something and it's like you're so close to finishing it? I don't know, you get that overwhelming feeling where you're like, shit, ya vamos a acabar, vamos a darle duro or whatever. Well, that's the feeling we got right now. Why? Because we're about to be finished. Bittersweet moment, you know what I'm saying? You see the truck here and you're like, hell yeah, you're working on it every day, whatever, but then it's gonna leave and now you're like, shit, we're not gonna have that truck here no more. And it looks pretty dope. Everything that we did on the truck looks real nice. Right now, my boy AB's sister-in-law pulled up. We're fixing to do some coilovers on the Escalade, adjust them because they had already did them. We're just gonna adjust them to bring it down a little bit. My boy Chino's gonna knock that out. He helped me out by drilling out some holes in the 55 while me and AB went to go get lunch. But right now we're putting on the brackets. Guys, I might let y'all in on a little secret. If y'all see the videos, right, and the videos are like bobbing in and out and shit like that, it's because I don't know why, but AB has la maña that he's like, let's tell the camera people, bro, why do you do that? To put excitement into it, or
yeah,
like put a little action in it?
Yeah, so it won't be like, so the video won't look just
like we're just standing still on a tripod. Catch me on the tripod. ¿Quién dice eso? Hold on, stop. Alright guys, so they dropped off the Escalade, the one with the coilovers. My boy Chino's about to put it inside. Like I said, man, I'm gonna go along with the camera, bro. So it can still look like you're standing still on the tripod. Nah, but I've noticed that people have their own ways of doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's true what you said about like, para que no se mire que está like just literally standing there. It's actually a good thing, I guess, to weave in and out or whatever you want to call it. That way you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like from now on, I'll be like this. It would be in the video.
I'm just following you, like.
Yeah,
like
no.
You move this way, I'll move with you. You know?
Bro, I'm just fucking with you, bro. But I didn't notice that I be seeing him do this, and I was like, man, I wonder what he's doing. But it's true. I'm talking and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and that's what he's doing. He's following me around. But I do notice that a lot of people have different ways of recording, bro. I see a lot of people that go like this. Some people that are like this. Some people that are like this. You know, some people are like this. AB's like this. Yeah, everybody has their own method of recording. Nothing wrong with that. Do what you got to do till you get it right. So. Right now, no le encuentro el hoyo, güey. Pero este va a ir así. Okay, esto va a estar así. What the hell's that noise? You hear it? Yeah. Sounds like it's pouring. Oh, it's the Escalade pulling in. Where's the fan? Yeah, guys, so we got the Escalade coming in. AB brought us that. We're gonna do the front coilover. We're gonna do some brand new tires. They're fixing to leave to Florida on vacation, so we gotta take care of them before they leave. And we gotta do 2 front tires and the coilovers in a matter of like maybe 30 to 45 minutes, because we gotta get it over to the alignment shop, para que se vayan. Smooth ride all the way to Florida. Guys, we're so close, guys. I just can't, how can I say? I can't express how close we are. We literally got to mount the tank, run about 2-3 lines, and that's it, we're done. My boy, Abraham, fat boy, has been anxious to take this truck home. I already know how everybody is. Trust me, there's a guy up here that's anxious to get his truck home too. I'm just happy that we're gonna clear all this out so that we can finally put the rear end on the Escalade. We're about to drive the Escalade out of here, take it to the new shop, along with everything else that's here, which is not much no more compared to what we used to have. So thank you guys for patiently waiting on us. Thank you guys for putting up with me, you know, with the transitions and everything that we got going on. Employees leaving, employees coming, some stay, some go, some come and test drive us. I know that some come and test the shop out for a week. They decided, it's too hot, I don't want to go. We've had a lot of those, bro, where we hire somebody and it sucks though, because they come and they try to apply. We put them on a test and, hey man, we're gonna put you to a test for a week, which we pay them. It ain't nothing for free, and see how you like it, you know. Man, 2 days in, they're like, man, it's hot. You'll never hear from them again. This ain't for the faint of heart, you know what I'm saying? This is for people that honestly aren't scared of getting sweaty. It's hard work. We're welding, we're grinding, it's dirty. I mean, if you can't put up with that, then this is probably not the job for you. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we try to have a fun environment. Everybody's laughing. Something I've noticed about me and Chino and Abraham being here now, we'll be like, hey, let's go eat lunch or whatever. And one guy will be like, hey, I got it. Or the other one will be, hey, I got it, whatever. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? We take turns. Sometimes he goes and gets lunch, he takes off, he don't even got to clock out for that. I take off to go get lunch, my dad goes, Abraham, and it's just a fun environment. We like to have fun, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're gonna measure these holes because we just drilled them. They gotta be 9 7/8 exactly apart so that we could tighten this down. Then we grab the whole tank and we're gonna mount it on the frame, todo un chingazo, put these bolts in, tighten it all down, and we should be good to go. Once we do that, we're gonna make sure that we have the drain on the bottom in case any water buildup or anything like that. He could just pull the drain cock and the water comes out. So why you got to smile, bro, when I say that?
Nah.
I said, you cracked a smile, bro, don't be lying. And I knew it. I was like, man, I'm gonna say this in the last watch. But yeah, guys, it's all fun and games here. We're trying to have fun. Right now, my boy Chino is gonna explain to y'all what we're gonna do to this Escalade. So I'm gonna let him take over.
What you got right here, Chino?
We'll be changing the 2 front tires and then adjusting the coilovers. It has some badass ones, Marca Fox. So we're gonna be adjusting it, probably dropping it a little more, ¿verdad?
Yeah. At least to match the back. Vamos a ver si Chino se sabe esta. So if it's an inch and, let's say 1 inch higher in the front, how much you gotta turn it to go down 1 inch?
4 veces.
Half an inch. Eso es 4 veces. Ese es el tanteo de todo, güey. Every other shot. Con 3 vueltas lo hace. ¿Verdad? ¿Sí o no? I don't know if he knows this or not, but he's actually pretty good at adjusting these coilovers. He did both of the 4s and he did it like right on the money. Pero en estas, when you got coilovers like that, adjustable coilovers, if it's like, let's say 2 inches too high, then you got to come down 1 inch, and that actually takes off for the 2 inches. So just remember that. If you're running coilovers or like a spacer or whatever, always double it, because the geometry, you put a 1/4 inch spacer, so out the 1/2 inch. You put a 1/2 inch spacer, it goes 1 inch. Whenever you get a 3 inch leveling kit, don't expect a 3 inch block. It's like an inch and 5/8, inch and, what is it, inch and a half or something like that? It's not too big, but it's like the spacer that goes on the bottom, right? The 2 inch leveling spacer, it's just a 1 inch block. Y se levanta 2 inches.
Esta era una pulgada más grande que la de atrás.
It's higher?
Yeah, it's higher in the front.
Okay, so then I would do like 3/4, just so it ain't even 100%, because they're gonna go to Florida with bags and everything. It's gonna be like this the whole time. So what I would do is just kind of rake it a little bit in the front. That way it don't be all crazy. So yeah, so make sure that both sides are the same. Marcalos, and then go 3/4 of an inch. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut into the video right here, and we've been getting a lot of messages about orders and when is my stuff shipping out and this and that, and I just want to say that, guys, we've been having issues with our website, but we got it all fixed and we're getting everything sorted out now. And then Sunday night, which was I guess Monday morning, we got hit with barrel, so that didn't help. And as I'm driving to work, it is now Wednesday. This happened on Monday, like around 3 a.m. when everything started coming in. I'll drop some clips right here. right, so as you can see, there was strong winds and a lot of rain. It was nothing too crazy, but there is a lot of people out there without light. I got a lot of people that work for Centerpoint, which is a light company out here in Houston, Texas. So huge shout out to them for doing the best they can. My brothers, my boy Angel, Tito, I mean, everybody, a lot of people that I know that work for Centerpoint, my nephew, Arby, all of them. They're working hard to get everybody back together. They're working hard on getting everybody back to having light. But guys, honestly, it's been kind of crazy. I haven't had a Red Bull, which I don't really drink a lot of Red Bull, but I was craving a Red Bull since Monday and I wasn't able to get one because every gas station you would go to, it's crazy packed, guys. It's like, I ain't ever seen, well, yeah, I guess when other hurricanes have happened, but the lines are like crazy packed. I left the house around, I'm not trying to be there all super early or whatever. Yesterday we went to the shop in the east side and started cleaning. But I left the shop around 10:20. It is 10:50. Usually takes me about 20 minutes to get there. But guys, I stopped at a gas station to get a Red Bull, and I ain't gonna lie, all BS aside, I was probably waiting in line for 20 minutes because some of their machines are still down, some of the internet is still down. So they only had one machine that was working on card, and as you know, a lot of people pay with card. So that was a fun experience. So waited over 20 minutes just to get a Red Bull, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Restaurants are still closed. A lot of stuff is still closed. A lot of people still don't have light. Fortunately though, me and my pops, my dad at home, which he's about 20-30 minutes away from where we live, they never lost power and we never lost power. But everybody that I know did lose power, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So my light company, well, actually not my light company, but the connection at my house, le puse la mamá luchona, because man, that light just doesn't give up, bro. We've been through hurricanes, we've been through freezes, rainstorms, windstorms, and man, our light has never gone, man. And I'm blessed to say that, thank you, Lord Jesus, for not letting that go away. You know what I'm saying? Even though I see a lot of people that still don't have light, and I'm like, damn, man, it kind of sucks that we still have light. So obviously I'm not gonna be posting no videos at the house saying we got light, we got AC or whatever, because it's not right. You know what I'm saying? So, but we do have it, and thank God for that. Other than that, guys, y'all stay safe. Hope everybody that's watching this from Houston, Texas is safe. There is a lot of damage everywhere. Fortunately though, since we were moving and everything, we put all the trucks inside the shops and everything, and nothing happened to not one single truck. We're very fortunate for that. No branches, no nothing. We did have a lot of mess in the east side shop. Apparently we got tons and tons and tons of roof shingles on our property from people's roofs. I don't know whose, because the neighbors is gray and the ones that we had at our shop were dark brown. So apparently someone lost a lot of shingles and they were all over our yards. A whole bunch of tree branches. I don't know from where, since we don't have trees around there, but we had a whole bunch of tree branches all over the yard. Cardboard boxes that were just all ripped to pieces and everything. A bunch of debris and whatnot. But we got all that cleaned up on Tuesday. Some other unfortunate events happened, but it is not my place to put that on here. I'm gonna let them handle it however they want to. Yeah, some other unfortunates happen, and just want to let y'all guys know, man, that if you're in a bad situation, don't make it worse. It's crazy to me how people think, how people, I don't know how their minds run or whatever, but it's not right. If you already see that everybody's in a bad situation, don't make it worse. So that being said, guys, like I said, I hope everybody's safe. Y'all bear with us, because we still don't have internet signal at the shop or cell phone signal at the shop. So I can't get in there to check orders. I can't get in there to check anything at all, any statuses, any tracking numbers, nothing like that. That's basically what's going on right now. So at the new shop, guys, the only thing that happened was one of the fences on the side fell, but it's getting fixed already. And then in the east side shop, like I said, nothing happened other than a whole bunch of debris from other people that landed in our yard. And then what else? At home, just nothing, just debris everywhere. But thank God for that, man. Like I said, we were blessed and fortunate that we still have everything. We're going good, you know what I'm saying? Right now, all the gas stations and stores are crazy packed. As y'all can see right there, look. I don't know if y'all can see, but y'all see the damage right there? Some of the doors flew in. I don't know, there's a lot of damage around here. This is all more like industrial, but over there towards Pearland, oh, there goes more, look. Y'all see all that? Look at all that roof right there on that blue building. That one got all ripped off from one side. Take it, guys, that a lot of people have cleaned up already. That sign right there. A lot of people have cleaned up already, have moved stuff and whatnot, so you're not gonna see a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. But yeah, these past couple of days, there was trees crossing the road, there was power lines down, roofs ripped off. It was crazy. Huge shout out to everybody in Houston, man, for staying strong. Like everyone always does, man. When there's a storm out here in Houston, everybody sticks together and we help each other out. Here's more damage right here. Little roof and whatnot that came down. Look at all the shingles missing on that house. Look at the whole yard. They're already fixing it. The fence, I'm sorry. If I can find some more damage, guys, I'll show you right now. But let me get to the shop. Like I said, I waited 20 minutes to get a freaking Red Bull. I couldn't believe that. Anyway, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know if this was part of the storm or what, but you see those front doors and how they're all boarded up? There's been a lot of that happening. That's crazy, which is why I meant, hey, if you already see that we're in a bad situation, don't make it worse. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of that happening everywhere, and it sucks. There's just no words to take it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Other than that, guys, let's roll to the shop. Man, oh, there's no floor mats, bro.
I got them in the back.
Man, let me hype somebody up real quick. Oh, nice little screen. All right, so someone told me, and they worked their magic pretty quick, and said, man, need me a little daily. Where'd you get your little gross card from? And I told them. And within 2 days, maybe? Was it 2 days? Within 2 days. Well, first of all, how old are you? You're what, 19?
I'm 19.
19 years old, right? That's crazy, bro, that they gave you the car. Like, they let you finance and everything. So, within 2 days, like that, see, caliente, he said, man, you know what? I'm gonna go over there where you got your little gross car at. You know, the deal sounded real good with her. Let me go find out if it's true or not. He went up there. But it happened right when the hurricane, right?
Yeah.
So, they couldn't process all the paperwork and everything until today or yesterday. And y'all check out my boy's new whip. Ooh, the new
Chevy
daily.
Malibu, little daily now?
No way, es un Chevy Malibu. Es el carro que te asusta. Hey, dog. I don't express my feelings too much, dog, but I'm always happy to see motherfuckers grow, dog. You know what I'm saying? He has a nice little dropped OBS, and then now he got a little Malibu. Shit, nice little screen. Hey, you know what we got to do, though, right?
Race?
We got to do some content, bro, you know? Ooh. Battle of the dailies. I'm going to let Alexis race you, though.
Yeah, she got to drive the car.
Yeah, Alexis got to race the car. I'm going to teach her how to do it real quick. Aquí porque no pasa nada.
Para que me le dé la sombra.
Sí.
Guys, we're riding on a fishbowl right now, so we can't let the sun be hitting it all day.
Mira, para que no digas, güey, I'll sponsor you the 2 front windows. Hey, it's something.
Hey, I'm living in a fishbowl, bro. Anything else? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be driving and everybody just be staring. I'm like...
So, guys, comment down below. Do y'all want to see a battle of the full sizes? I mean, a battle of the dailies.
Oh, the battle of the dailies. But Alexis has to drive it. Roman can't drive it.
I'll let Alexis drive it. I don't care. We'll take them down to Mexico and let them do a dig in like a 30 row. But someone has to be on the passenger side with her because she ain't gonna do it by herself, so it had to be me.
No, yeah, guys.
I'm proud of this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my smile doesn't genuinely say that I'm happy for this guy, I don't know what does. But got a nice little what, 2021?
2020.
2020. Hey, 19 years old. He has his OBS drop. A 2020 Malibu. I mean, don't get better than that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted a little daily because he wanted to put his truck at the shops. Little by little, they're gonna be doing a LS swap and all kinds of shit. That's pretty fucking dope. Hey, and they're both from the same place, huh?
Yep.
Look at the license plate.
H. Craig.
H. Craig. Hey, bro. Honestly, your honest opinion, was it weird or dealing with them or anything like that?
Bro, nah, hell no.
It was easy, right?
Bro, I put up there, right? The guy shakes my hand. He's like, is there anything I can help you with? I'm like, I'm just looking at some cars. Okay, do you want me to run you through like the whole list? And I'm like, nah, I kind of have one in mind, a Chevy Malibu. He just ran me through like the screen and everything. He was showing me all the cars. He's like, which one do you want to check out? I told him this one. Literally no pressure at all.
Right?
They weren't pressuring me at all. They were just trying to, if anything, they were trying to work with me.
Yeah.
Because they were like, nah, bro, like they weren't the kind to be like, hey, bro, this is the car.
Yeah.
Definitely get it. Nah, they were like, hey, bro.
Don't worry about it. We
like,
got you.
Yeah,
We're going to take care of it. We'll make it happen. They were like real quick, huh?
Yeah. But the thing though is like, you didn't feel the pressure there, like other dealerships. If anything, they just tried working with you and they were fucking cool. Really cool people.
So whenever we went to go buy my little girl's car, it was like, I saw the reviews, bro, but I've been the type of person that like don't pay attention to the reviews because you never know, bro. It's a fucking male Karen or Karen or something. Yeah. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I told my dad's like, hey man, the reviews look pretty bad. I said, I know, I saw them too. I said, but let's just go. You can't base your review on other people's, you know what I'm saying? So I went there, man, it was smooth sailing from the point we got there to the point we left. We got there late, bro, like 8 o'clock. They closed at 10. By 9:30, we had closed the deal and everything. And then my dad noticed that one of the tires had a little nick on it. They said, hey, don't worry about it. We're going to replace it. So 2 days later, we picked it up and we had it here. And then Abraham was like, man, where'd you go? And I showed him where we went or whatever. And then I look at him. In one day, well, he did it in 1 day too, but because of the storm and everything, they couldn't process all the shit because of the internet and all that. So he picked it up yesterday. So now we got some.
We got 2 dailies.
We got 2 little dailies right here. Shit. Well, this ain't my daily. My daily's over there. But the reason that I'm driving this one is because, man, we can't figure out what's wrong with the AC, bro. I already took it to 2-3 places and they can't figure it out. So I told my daughter, hey, you ain't using it right now. You're not working right now. Let me use it for work. I get here, I drive it, I park it here, and then I use my truck to do all the running around. That way we don't put no miles or nothing like that. Both low miles, both nice little cars. You can't beat it for a daily, bro.
Can't beat it, man.
Congrats, my boy. Everybody in the comments, want to say congrats to Abraham.
Hey, thank you to Roman though for being my guidance because I went through so many cars and he was like, it's not worth it, bro. You know, he was being honest with me. He's like, the car is cool.
Oh, because we looked at a lot of places too.
Yeah, we looked at a lot of places and he helped me out through the process of everything, like looking for a good dealer and everything. And he told me about that one. Went and checked it out. Now that I have the car, so Roman was a huge help.
The good thing is that you got it under your name.
Yeah.
So your credit score right now, you're gonna pay like high interest or whatever. It's anywhere, bro. Anywhere right now on a used car across the United States on a used car, the interest rate is gonna be high. But buy the car, wait about 6 to 8 months, refinance the car with another loan company, whatever, and your interest rate drops by half. The total of the car drops like crazy. If you're paying $30,000 on a car, by the time you refinance it and everything, you're probably gonna be paying like 21, 22 at the most. You know what I'm saying? Interest rate has a lot to do with it. Well, he took my advice and he went, and him and his pops, they took care of everything. Huge shout out to his pops. And now he has a nice little daily that he could drive to work and do whatever he wants with it. Hey, on his window tint, bro. Shit, that's gonna be the undercover right there.
5% tint all around.
So you can see up in my window.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nice little daily. So huge shout out to him. All right, guys, so I was gonna try to show y'all a lot of the stuff that's been happening around here, like all the trees that were down and everything, but Houston don't play that shit, you know what I'm saying? Houston cleans up real quick, so we took a little fly around and they done cleaned up everything. We cleaned up everything yesterday, we cleaned up everything at the shop yesterday. My dad actually helped us out a lot. There's not really much to show you guys other than some of the videos that I took when it was actually happening on Sunday night, which was Monday morning, and then what we recorded throughout the days, you know what I'm saying, like what we would see and everything. All right, guys, so just bear with us, we don't have no internet service here, no signal on our phones, nothing like that. We can record, we can play around, do whatever, but there's not really much we can do as far as any other orders and all that. Right now, we're gonna get this truck back on the road, get it out of here, call my boy Adrian, tell him come pick it up. We're done with that one. Then we're gonna jump into that one, put the rack and pin on there, get that one out of here, and then jump to the Escalade and the C-10, and we should be getting all these trucks out of here, take it to the new shop, and we should be good to go. But as of right now, guys, enjoy the show. See, that's what I want him in the video. All right, guys, so we're at the final stages, finally. We're working really hard, guys, on getting everything out of here. Like I said, we're in the process of trying to get a forklift to see what we can do to move everything out of here. Our next step, that one right there, the Escalade. We're trying our best to, like, I see that. We're working hard, bro, real hard, look. Working really hard.
Hey, no, I'm the one time.
One time he stops to get his phone. That's why I was like, record. Yeah, guys, so we're in the final stages, and as we can see, we're working on Fat Boy's truck, and he actually showed up. Fat Boy Realtor, the guys that we had put his Instagram down at the bottom before, we're gonna get his initial reaction real quick. He hasn't seen it with this on there. The last time he's seen it, I think we had pulled the diff and the links and everything off, and none of that shit was on there, so we'll see what he has to say right now. If he says anything negative, I'm gonna just like, running the wheels. Nah, but let's see what he has to say. Hey, Adrian, before you come over, I want to see what your initial reaction is going to be on how it looks. So that way you can come see it. Well, I want to see your first reaction. Because the last time you saw it, everything was taken apart, right? Nah, it didn't have a diff, it didn't have nothing. Nah, see? He's talking. You see? You see, he's talking. Nah, he's talking. Come on.
You ever close my eyes? Damn! Damn!
That shit's funny.
They painted it black. To be honest, guys, I don't know what the I'm looking at. I just know he did a lot of work, and this bitch is gonna go up and down now. Truck's gonna have a mind of its own.
So for you guys that didn't know, when it came here, none of that was on there. The only thing that was on there was a notch. Other than that, we did everything else, right? Yeah, everything completely. Yeah, we took everything up.
Redid the notch.
Well, we welded some places, yeah. Some of the places, I guess whoever had welded it, looks like they were either running out of gas or they were welding it outside. They had a lot of little pores or whatever. The reason you get those pores is either you got a real dirty surface or there's a lot of wind. When you're welding with MIG, it's a 75-25 mixture. That gas is there to seal the weld. That's why it's circled. They did a test on how it works, and you see the gas and it kind of like spins around the weld. It's to contain it, make sure that it penetrates, it doesn't get all full of pores or whatever, and it passes inspection if they were able to put it in inspection. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, you gotta be a good motherfucker to pass an inspection too. So, and we have the tools to actually test our welds.
Test it right now on camera.
Well, it's not bare metal, it's already painted, but we do have the things to test it. My homeboy, he's a x-ray inspector and all that for a company. He brought us the things, we sprayed them, and every so often, you know, when we get a new welder, we'll put them to the test and be like, ah, look, you failed right there and right there. And obviously we make some adjustments and it works real good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. This truck came in for an airlift, just an airlift.
And a diff swap.
No.
No, wait, no.
No,
not diff, drop shaft.
No. Originally, it came in for an airlift. That's it. And then it shows up, and he brings like bags, compressors, fittings, a differential. And I was like, hold on, bro, what we doing? He's like, oh, I want to swap the diff. And I was like, nah, player, that wasn't in our agenda. That wasn't in our appointment book. But it being Fat Boy, we're like, you know what, let's knock it out for him, you know? But this truck has gave us problems each and every step of the way. But that's why we're here. We're here to solve them. When we swapped the diff, the four-link wouldn't fit no more. The original four-link that it had. So we ended up making a new four-link. Once we did all that, we go and we uncover the diff just to make sure everything is right, and that shit was rusted together, right? I guess.
So what he's saying is about $20,000 later, you get this.
It wasn't 20,000.
It wasn't 20,000. No, I'm just talking shit. No, Roman's a good guy, man. He looked out for me. He did everything amazingly.
The price is, you know, it's up there, but you gotta like literally like most people, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most people right here, look at this. That's a little relay harness and everything. Most people don't do that. Most people will put a fucking self-tapper in there. You have a self-tapper, it's bolted down. The Pack 80, look at the Pack 80. The Pack 80 is back here. Abraham, show them over here on this side. Yeah, you see that? So most people won't do that. They'll just put self-tappers, and now you got all these screws coming out of your frame. You can't take a truck to a show, pop the back open, and be like, oh man, look at the work. And then you got self-tappers just like poking out of your frame, you know, every 6 inches, holding on the wires or whatever. If you're gonna put a self-tapper, you're gonna do it like this, to where it's going into the frame, where no one's gonna see the other side of it. But stuff like that, we drilled it, cleaned it up, put bolts, washers, nuts, everything real nice and neat, and then obviously all the lines and everything. So we're trying to make it to where it's not gonna go and be like, oh man, I won first place at a car show. I mean, maybe you can, depending on the show, but like it's not gonna be like, oh my god, he got like best suspension with everything powder coated, everything wire tucked in. But it's something that he can go to a car show and be proud of. You know what I'm saying? He can pop the lid, everybody's gonna walk around and be like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? A 4-link with reverse bags, like damn, that's something out of the ordinary. For the most part, these bags are in the back. But he got a, what kind of gas tank is that? Is it a factory gas tank or like a replacement gas tank?
I have no clue. I just bought it, man.
So that gas tank on these trucks usually go in the cab, right?
Yeah, they're usually originally in the back of the cab.
Back of the cab, right in the back seat. So he took that off. Obviously, he shaved the gas door, and then they put the gas tank in the back. So that creates a problem for us where we can't put bags or shocks or anything back there. So then we did a Colorado swap, which means that where do you mount the shocks? So we ended up mounting the shocks on the outside. So everything on this truck, it's a 55, right?
Yeah, 55.
It's a 55 Chevy. GMC.
First
oh
series.
damn, that's a that's a little more.
It's a very rare truck.
Very rare truck.
Very rare truck.
So it's not something that you could go and be like, oh yeah, let me go buy a 55 Chevy off of this guy. It's something that they've been working on for a while. They got it, and they've already done a lot of body work and stuff to it. So it's getting there. Now his suspension though is gonna be A1.
I did not expect any of this, to be honest with you. I expected to, you know, just have a few things done, like I said, bags, diff, and a drive shaft. And man, he really went above and beyond for everything. This isn't a sales pitch or anything. It's just Roman being a badass dude and saying, hey, if you do this, it's gonna look 100% better. And even though he's saying it might not be fucking show quality, I guarantee you if I pull up to any show, it's gonna win a few rewards, you know?
Yeah, especially once and the color that he's painting it, it's a badass color. So this thing's gonna look amazing. It has a custom 2-piece drive shaft, a very expensive 2-piece drive shaft, like an $800 drive shaft. New cross member. We did a cross member for the 4-link, cross member for the loophole for the drive shaft. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, I think everything's been done from the firewall back on the frame. And then we did take the whole frame completely apart, cleaned it all up, painted it, and now we got rain again. Barrel made it. Part two,
it's
man.
made it back around.
Nah, that's Chris. You seen that? Chris is forming in the golf. So hopefully it don't come this way, guys, because we've had a shitty past couple of days. Not just me, a lot of people, and it's fucked up. But it is what it is. But yeah, guys. Parallel 4-link, diagonal track bar, all new lines, aluminum lines. We're doing brake lines, new bags, new shocks, dry shaft, differential. I mean, everything. Tank, airlift, compressors, all the harness, relays. I don't even know where to begin. Rule of thumb, guys, when you're putting an air tank in, make sure you put the fittings on it before you go and mount it on the real hard spot. We learned that the hard way last night. But yeah, guys, so you like it? It's getting there.
I love it, straight up.
It'll be done today.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn. But it's raining. I'm not gonna take it home.
The thing is that it'll be done today.
Okay.
Yeah. So by the end of tonight, you'll be able to. We'll put the battery on there. We'll be able to pick it up, drop it, do whatever.
I'll come by tonight too.
Nah, you still. Hurricane barrel.
I'll come, man.
Hell yeah, I want you to see
I'll
it.
be here, man. Fuck yeah, that's dope. Holy shit, guys. We might take it home today. God damn.
Probably tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow with the rain, it ain't got no hood on it, so I get water in the motor and then have to take it somewhere else for that.
So yeah, guys, we'll be done with it today. We need to get this one out the way. We need to get Tito's out the way, and then we'll have an open space to start pulling everything out and taking it to the new shop. So let's get back to work. I think my door's fixing to break off, bro.
Why?
Fucking close the door there. Truena la verga. What's up, player? Good morning.
Good morning.
Rising sun. Early bird gets the worm.
9 a.m.
You ready to go pick? It's 9 o'clock on the dot. How does the sun go? We're on our way to go pick up my boy Angel's truck. I'm gonna tell you a little something right now, but we're gonna tell you when we're in the car. Y'all hold on just a minute. All right, guys, so in the heat of all this moment, in the midst of all this moment, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, we've been getting a lot of house calls, a lot of
¿A dónde vas tú? ¿A dónde vas tú? Vete para allá.
I venía a hacer a U-turn ahí en la mera intersection. We've been getting a lot of house calls, bro. Like a lot of people calling in to do favors and this and that. And it makes me feel like shit because we can't just drop what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm picking and choosing. It's I'm trying to like accommodate myself to everybody. So Saturday, which were closed, we ended up doing 2 house calls. One of them was a guy that the truck would not go up with his air ride, and the light company needed to move it because they needed to get behind his house. So I went over there, found out that it was just a pressure switch. It took us about I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. When it's something like that though, they hadn't had power all week, I'm not gonna charge them, you know what I'm saying? And especially because it wasn't that far from my house. I had extra parts where I said, look man, just pay for the part, bro, we'll take care of it, whatever. I didn't charge the guy, but the guy ended up zelling me. A huevo quería pagarme, he ended up zelling me. Well, I was like, fuck it, it is what it is, you know? He ended up tipping us, I guess, or tipping me. And then Saturday night, I had another one too, where we had to go do a homeboy a favor and this and that. Now take it that these are people that don't have light.
Bro, these motherfuckers stupid, bro. There's no light, bro. There's fucking lights are out, they're just crossing the intersection.
These are people that are calling me that haven't had light all week long. So uno se siente gacho, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been in the AC all week, and I mean, it is what it is, you know? I mean, we were just blessed that we didn't lose no power. And then right now, Angel called us, and we're on our way to Angels right now too. We just had another call from another guy, but he's out of town. He's like in I think he said in Michigan or something like that. Obviously, we can't go all the way over there, but we're trying to do the best we can, guys. Hopefully, everybody stayed safe during Hurricane Beryl. So es como barril, Beryl. Yeah, hopefully everybody stayed safe during Beryl. Hopefully everybody continues to still be good, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody got power on by now and everything. We're about to make another house call right now. This one's not really anything that's wrong with the truck. It just needs maintenance. It's for sale, and they might buy it tomorrow, which was the Ram that we posted on our video. So right now we're on our way to go pick it up, bring it back to the shop, because he does work for the light company, and these people have been there from like 6 in the morning all the way to like 12 o'clock at night. So they're working all these long ass hours. They can't do much outside of work, but it is what it is. So we're on our way up there right now. We're gonna go pick up our boy Angel's truck. We're gonna bring the Ram back, get it some maintenance done, give it back to him today. That way he could try to get it sold tomorrow. So go along with us, guys. Catch you on a little bit. Alright guys, so as you can tell in the video, we were talking about finishing the truck and getting my boy Adrian back on the road or whatever, but as y'all all may know, Houston went through a slight little hurricane, you know, a little disaster. It was a category 1, but it fucked up a lot of people. A lot of people with no lights, no internet service, no cell phone service, stuff like that. So we just kind of dedicated ourselves into not helping everybody, but just, you know, trying to be there for people that didn't have light and do whatever we could. So we kind of postponed everything here at the shop for about a week. Today is Monday after the storm, which is a week later, right? Yeah, exactly a week later. There's still people out there with no power, so that kind of sucks. But we're back on the grind today. My boy Tito ended up coming over. He's doing the rack and pinion and body mount bushings on the cab. He basically brought him over here like, man, I'm gonna do these real quick. So he's been working on the truck here for a while. Been here for about 3 weeks now, and it's pretty much done. Well, our part's been done. Our part was done like in a week. But with that being said, guys, this is it. This is the final chapter on this truck. We're gonna do the brake lines, and we're gonna end this video here because we did notice that the video is like at 40 minutes long. I don't want to bore you guys this long. With that being said, guys, everybody that went through Hurricane Beryl and they didn't have no light, they struggled or whatever, mad props to y'all because it's been crazy. So we're gonna end this video here. We're gonna do the last brake line, finish it up, let them do what they gotta do, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, guys. In the next video, you'll be seeing this truck roll out of here. So y'all peace out.